Hello everybody, Artifact Ball Talk here, and I'm back right now with another video. And this is probably going to be uploaded on Monday time, because I'm recording this quite late. So yeah, haven't done any videos recently. Let's get it out of the way. Why? Because this format is just stale. This format just needs to end already. And I say a video consistency is probably going to return when this format is finally put to an end. No more True Draco, no more Dino, no more Zoo. Once we have no more any of those three decks in the competitive scene, I mean none of those three, and that means all three have to get hit so bad in the next list that you're going to see them as rogue decks at fucking best. So we can have decks like ABC and Invoked take over the competitive scene. Invoked with a small engine of Draco in the form of Dynamite Fighter. That's what we need to happen in order for us to have a new metagame. And if all three of those don't get hit on this next list, we're probably going to have a problem. Because the meta is basically, if you don't hit all three at once, one of the three is going to end up taking over as the best deck. If you hit True Draco and Zoo, the Dinos become the best deck. You hit Dino and Zoo, True Draco becomes the best deck. If you hit True Draco and Dino, Zoo becomes the best deck. I mean, Zoo remains the best deck of the format, because it currently is at this moment. So yeah, now we got that out of the way, I want to talk about an errata text change that I've seen confirmed for the OCG. And I'm talking Spiral Resort over here. The Spiral Resort field spell has been confirmed to have an errata in the OCG that states the following. The monster you select cannot be a Fusion, Synchro, Exceeds, or Link monster that goes into your extra deck. That means nothing from the extra deck whatsoever can be put back into your... could be put back in order for you to maintain the field spell cost. You can't put back an extra deck card in the OCG. And now if the TCG gets in a route like this, it's going to get much more harder to maintain this card now, because if you can't get a main deck monster that will go back in the main deck from the main monster zone into the graveyard and keep it there, because you have to banish those cards for Spiral Sleeper. If you can't do that, it's going to get much more harder to maintain the cost of this card and keep it floating around the field. So more likely than not, it's just going to end up blowing itself up. It's still allowed to be used more than once a turn if you have multiple copies. Yes, you're still able to do that. But the errata exchange is basically making it so you can't put Sylvan Princess Sprite back in your extra deck. You won't be able to recycle Spiral Double Helix either. In case you guys don't know who that is, that's the new overpowered broken Link monster for Spirals. Check them out if you're interested in that, by the way. But yeah, it's going to become an interesting thing for this deck and the OCG now. And the TCG may get this errata as well. It may get this errata. The TCG may get this errata. It's confirmed for the OCG. I'm not sure if TCG is going to get it. But here's something else that's interesting for you guys to see here. As you know, as I've said in probably the last actual video I did for this channel, Klees are getting the Link monster. Don't get hyped or Link support. Don't get hyped about it, because the card may be absolute and utter garbage, and we don't know it. Like, it may be absolute and utter garbage, and we may be getting hyped on Klee for nothing. But if the card actually pans out to be good, I say you should take... If you think it's going to be good, I say you may want to buy it out, because Klee may be going back up in price. So now we are going to go to a quick market watch. I say this video may be a 15-minute market watch. It depends on what I can find interesting for you guys. Okay, and we're back. And I'm back on TCG Player. I see in my first day of school market watch video, like brief market watch video on the Cyberdarks, got a lot of hate. So I'm going to be... You guys can give me a chance to get back to TCG Player now, and I'm back on TCG Player. So now basically gonna go through and skip through some minute things. Now I'm recording this at 12:04 a.m. So 74-cent Cyberdark can, and yeah, a lot of these cards are just not gonna make the cut. And you got Edge, Keel, Horn, all reprinted. I mean, it's a good fan service set, but it doesn't really constitute anything in the competitive scene. Literally, the Red Eye support has the best chance on getting anywhere in the competitive scene. And that's pushing it. And it's not even a joke. Here's what this garbage does, this trap card does. Target one red ice monster control, equip it, and then it can make up to 2 attacks on a monster's during every battle phase. You can send this face-up equip card to the graveyard and target one effect monster on the field. Equip that targeted to the monster. Equip that target to the monster this card was equipped to. If you do while a monster is equipped to it, its attack and defense between equal to the original attack and defense of that equipped monster. Again, it's a gimmicky concept, but do you think that it's gonna allow Red Eyes to topple over Blue Eyes and let alone the meta? Nowhere near. Yeah, this is the card's been getting a lot of hype lately. This Baby Dragon. If you manage to pull this in your pack openings, in your set openings, if you manage to pull at least 2 of these, just one of these actually, you're already making 20% of your investments back just off of him alone. Because he's going for anywhere from 15 to 20 online right now. And people are overhyping this card. I'm going to read to you guys. It's a Dark Dragon, effect monster, attack, AD, 1200, A, 700D, and it's a level 3 Dark Dragon. Okay? Now we got that out of the way, let's read what it does. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the GY, the graveyard, you can special summon one level 7 or Red Ice monster from your deck, and if you do equip this card from the GY, aka the graveyard, to it. It gains 300 attack. If this card is sent to the GY, aka graveyard, while equipped to a monster, you can add one level 1 dragon monster from your deck or GY, aka the graveyard, to your hand. So, again, it doesn't do anything when it's killed by fucking Cartifact. When you have board wipes being main decked these days in the famous field of Raigeki and Dark Hole, and the idea of Raigeki and Dark Hole and Torrentio being made in order to board wipe these problem monsters off the field, you're probably not gonna be able to get this shit up because they're gonna clear your board before you even have the chance to do it. Like, most players know not to attack into a defense position monster, in the case that they're going to get Shadow, where they're going to get some crazy flip effect shit on your ass. I mean, it was a good try, Konami, but you failed because this thing is not going to do anything. Just think about it, people. This Red Eyes Baby Dragon is not going to amount to anything competitive. Also, Armades plus Lightning, and if you're playing Monarch's Majesty's Fiend, or if you're playing True Draco Majesty's Fiend, running strikes can negate this bitch too. Therefore, he wouldn't even be a problem for decks that don't run Majesties or Utopia Lightning. So yeah, this card's just not very good. It's just not good. That's just the problem, man. And that's the problem with this card. It's September 11th for you guys, Monday. Get some sleep, unlike this retard recording. Basically almost 1 in the morning. A little bit past 12. But yeah, this card fucking sucks. I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but it's a bad card. And here's another card people have been pretty stoked on. The Gearfree Red Eyes on Night. I want to see how much he is. There you go, another high price card. $12 basically. Actually no, 13 because 99 cents shipping, so $11.99. So 12 plus 1 equals 13. So 1800 attack, 1800 defense, level 4, Dark Warrior. 1800 attack, 1800 defense. And it's an ultra rare. I'm yawning right now because of the boredom in this fucking set. Once per turn, if either player equips an equipped cards or his card, you can destroy those equipped cards and destroy once per battle trap card your opponent controls. So it's a new and better version of Gearfree the Iron Knight, okay? Once per turn, you can send any equipped card you control and then it's equipped to this card to the GY, aka the graveyard, and target one level 7 a lower red as monster in your GY and special summon it. Cough the graveyard. But yeah. I'm sorry guys, but the support, I get where they're trying to go with it, it's just not good enough. I'm sorry guys, it's just not good enough. I mean, I know what they're trying to do with it, but I just don't really see it being competitive enough to even get anywhere close to where it needs to be in order to be able to do anything. Oh yeah, and this dumb archetype, the Amazons, they fucking suck. I've never liked them, even when I saw them in the anime. I've always thought they were a bad deck and they should have never been made. And I know people are probably gonna comment I'm sexist and shit like that, but nah, man. These girls just don't have it in them. I hate them. I hate Amazons. Amazoness, me personally. I hate the archetype. It's dumb. And the support has not been improving. Do you think that giving the deck a free Fool's Burial or Rhoda is gonna help the deck's power problems against a lot of the meta decks we have today? No, it doesn't. This deck sucks. This deck has always sucked. This deck will always suck. This deck always will suck, no matter what good support they give them until they improve the strengths and the new strategies of the deck's win conditions itself. Until that gets approved, this deck is not going anywhere. It's absolute utter trash. It was literally a sexy fan service set. No, seriously. Yeah. And again, these support cards literally do nothing. This card would be named because Amazon is Squigwall, which is the future of the GY. So I know what's supposed to be. One Amazon spell check for you that you have. Okay. Literally a Stratos for a card that's already your Stratos, which is good. It's getting consistent to play the deck now. I think they did this because of Rada, aka Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh's. Check them out, by the way, if you guys are interested in some pretty powerful content. About his Legacy of the Wordless video about the Amazon archetype. And I still think that these girls stink. And I'm not a fan of the whole Amazon idea. Just not a fan of it altogether. It's just not my thing, if you know what I'm saying. And this is possibly the best card in the set because this shit actually negates. Here's what it does. Use a red black dragon plus a warrior monster. Be gear free the new up to date emotion night. Right? So when a red ass monster you control, actually not even you control it. A red monster declares an attack, you can target one warrior monster in the GY, aka the graveyard. Equip it to this card as an equipped spell card with this effect. This monster gains 200 attack. The card or effect is activated, targets a card or card you control. Quick effect. You can send one equipped card you control to the GY. Quav Graveyard. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card, and if this card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon as many monsters and equip this card as possible from your GY, aka the Graveyard. So, this is possibly the most hyped thing in the entire set for me. The fact that the Red Eyes now has the gate built into the deck, like Blue Eyes does in the form of an extra deck monster, is fucking amazing. It's pretty good if you ask me. But again, it doesn't tune the Red Eyes anywhere near the Blue Eyes level, and it just sucks. It stinks. Let's go over here and let's review the rest. Legendary Fisherman, you're such fucking garbage. Oh my god, Amazons. I'm sorry, Amazons fucking suck. Like, I fucking hate women that would just fucking be wild and go to wars, shit like that, and then they fucking stink. Get shit like that too. Call me sexist if you want, but I'm sorry, but this is how I feel. I'm sorry. Like, his card's name becomes Amazon's Tiger Wall on the field or the graveyard. If an Amazoness monster or monster's no special near a field while this card's in the hand of the graveyard, you can special discard. You can only use the effective Amazon's Tiger was per turn. Each card your graveyard. Oh my god, why? Literally, the only reason to use this is for link summoning, and this deck doesn't even have an extra deck monster here. Still, we still haven't gotten their fusions. That's literally the only reason that you make use of this, to like link summon Joe, so you'll have more extra monster zones in order to make use of your effects and shit like that. Aside from that, this shit's garbage. My god, people are overhyping this shit so much. Oh my god, the Megavoids. What the fuck does this garbage do? I actually never knew what this card did. One card you control destroy, and if you do have one void card from your deck to your hand, your damage creation. Oh! This card actually. And one void card from your deck to your hand, your damage calculation. The battle, which you can send one very much from your deck to the GYs for zero. Now, I want to see if you'll be able to search Speedboy Terratop with this. And if you can, oh my fucking god, that shit would be amazing. Oh god, that'd be amazing. Well, you can't summon from the extra deck for the turn and you would do it. But you'll still be able to search Auto Top, and chances are you wouldn't summon from the extra deck anyway if you were to combine it with Metalfoes. Ah, damn it, even if this card leaves the field, damn it, that sucks. So you just can't pop it with Metalfoes skill in order to just set in their back row and just then Pendulum Summon out your whole shitty hand. And your one extra deck monsters to the extra monster zone, but that's okay. I might be able to find synergy with this. Let's go back and let's see what else we can find. Yoku, Yomi Ship, some more bad reprints. Literally the best Amazon card in the game. Alright. The fuck is this garbage? It's an ultra and spell type monster fin while you control virtue surround to get the other player's deck and the extra deck to GY. Okay, finally, a good counter trap. I actually think this pack was made because Rada, aka Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh, was bitching about some of these shitty decks, being both Roids and not Harpies, Amazons. He actually said that Roids were more impossible to make to work together than Genex. I believe that was proven in the freaking tournament. So yeah, overall, not a very good set. Let's research some other things. This bitch is still over fucking priced. This slut is still over fucking priced. What the fuck? Why do people who want to spend so much money on this shit? Like, oh my god, look at that price curve. Ew. Good stinky slut. That's fucking terrible. Well, don't even know what else to review on this damn shit. Let's see. Soul. Garbage. We already know about you being trash. That's why when you first came out, you were around 6 or 7, and then you went down fucking $4. Let's see. Is this a common? Oh, it is a common. I was about to say a secret rare being available. Well, let's just look up some zoo cards. So yeah, on the last note that I want to leave for you guys, Chalky 9 at one point was 78 cents. And let's see how much money you're making right now. She's at 368. She's gonna go up to 4 eventually, I believe. And probably was actually at 4. So you're probably making a little bit over $3 per Chalky 9 that you invested in. So if you invested in 10 of them, you're making $3 per Chalky 9. That's $30 you are making right there. With the other money that you're getting back just being money back that you could just put into whatever the hell you want to put that to. The other money is money that you made in profit. And you're making almost 4 times your investment by just buying the copy by buying copies of this card. But I'm gonna leave you guys on that note. Artifact Moltok signing out. Hashtags Amazon stink. Inc. They suck. Just have a good night. Peace.